So welcome to part 4. This is it. This is going to go in today. It's about noon, 11:40 on Sunday. Everything's prepped on both ends as far as I could tell. From taking it out, I did a few things different, shortened up my chain, because I was really just like an inch or two short, as they say, to get it over this. So this should help shorten these a little bit. I've got a secondary chain here just in case all goes to hell with the load leveler and its chain. So basically we're going to try to get as much angle on this thing as I can and kind of go in. I'm going to set up a floor jack under the car. There's a tray, the sliding tray on these 4-post lifts. Set up a floor jack to kind of be ready to receive and support the transmission as we get in there. All right, so the mic went dead. We are back on now. Have the second mic. First one is now charging. And yes, I never did get the fan clutch tool to take the fan off. I have a wrench that I use on BMWs, but it is not big enough.
Reassuring sounds. Let's get the dollies out.
Oh shit, this is what I didn't do. This is way too close. Back down. Maybe out here. Can't remember exactly.
There we go. Okay, that seems to be the limit. Did I lift? Can I lift this? I can't. Ooh, pretty heavy though. Maybe I need to make it a little less angled at this point. And the lift go down at all? Actually, the lift has got to go up a little bit. All right. A little higher. Drag on longer. I kind of wish I did.
I wonder if I can get this in to sit on the cross member and then extend that. just so some of the weight is taken up on the car, rather than pull it out again, because that's kind of precarious. It's going to move in a little bit as I drop this.
Pardon me. Uh-oh, where you going? Let's try to level it a little bit. Nope, wrong way. Let's keep the knob unscrews as you turn it, which is really annoying. Oh, jeez, blind.
Okay, so it looks like we're kind of sitting on the sway bar. So I need to, I'm going to put it down and then see if I could extend this a little longer.
Getting close. Stuck on anything underneath.
Aha. Well, you know, you can't catch a break with this leveler. Now it's up against the firewall. Shit. I gotta pull it out a little bit so I can crank that.
Heat shield. Just take that elbow off. Oh yeah, that's up against the firewall strip. How am I stuck on? There we go. Ah, the wiring harness is clipped in there still.
Well, we're pretty close here.
Close. I'm gonna drop into the trans now. Here's that way a little bit. These mounts. Yeah, there's 2 dowels and then there's a screw for both of those in the middle. Kind of lined up. I push it like that. If I hold it here and bring it down. No, not quite. So let's come this way. Yeah. Okay. Actually, it feels.
Maybe. Why don't we lower it and get under there and see if these bolts are lined up. $20. All right, so engine's in, bolted to the mounts, belt bolted in, trans mounts in, front half, section 1 of the exhaust is in the cats. I was kind of thinking the E55 would bolt up to the wagon rear section, which it would physically bolt up, but one of the pipes is a little bit too short. So probably better anyway, because those pipes are a little on the smaller side. So I think I'm going to cut the rear muffler off of the E55 exhaust. I'll use the center resonator, which is actually quite a bit larger than the resonator on this, and I'll just have to have something made up because the wagon muffler goes side to side instead of sticking out. So let's take a little walk underneath real quick, and then the car's. Then I think I'm done on the bottom, but we'll see. So I wanted to finish up a video that I started like over a month ago. I had a couple of bad files, I guess, and things were, I don't know, it just wasn't working when I was trying to put the movie together. I guess, I don't know what was going on with them, but at any rate, I'm piecing together what I have, so there may be a few gaps. But here we are in February, and the car's running and driving. Took it to Wagon Wednesday last night. It's driving great. I've got about 120 miles on it post-swap. Still need to do suspension and brakes. I've got all the stuff pulled off the front of the E55, so that hopefully this weekend. I've got to get the E55 front bumper and side skirts painted because they are silver. Not sure what I'm going to do about the rear bumper. I mean, this one needs to be repainted, so I may just do it and run with it for a while. Exhaust, I have an appointment at the muffler shop on Monday to get a rear muffler of some sort from the E55 resonator, because this thing drones a lot at like 12 to 1500 RPM. Needs some detailing, needs some PDR. I need to do something about that window trim in the back. But overall, you know, it's doing pretty good. It's driving and I'm enjoying it. It's pretty quick. And yeah, it's been fun. So thank you for watching along, and I will keep going as we go on this car. Hopefully I'll get suspension work happening this weekend. This has been the daily over here, the 211 320. My son bought it 6 months ago. He kind of got tired of it. He was going to get rid of it. It was cheap. It's a little bit beat up, but 228,000 miles. It's been a nice driver. I'd love to do some sort of swap on that later on. It's a 2004, so if I were swapping, you know, the logical thing would be E55 with the supercharger. Or maybe an OM 648 would be kind of fun. I've been kind of on a diesel kick lately. But anyway, that's it for that episode from, I think, a month ago that I started putting the engine in on the wagon E55 swap. Thanks again. Oh, also, I got to thank Andrew Owen. I'll link him. His videos were inspirational, and he's also been a great guy to contact when you've got a question. He gets back to you, and he's really happy to talk about it. He's done several of these swaps, and he really knows what's going on. So I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the comments. Thanks again. I'll see you guys soon.